situation which one might say the chair is conflicted. And how does he mediate when he has already taken sides, so to speak?
Yeah.
We have a problem, a big problem. And Mozambicans are correct.
So before I showed you the video you just saw at the beginning of the video, let's talk about this concerning the Sadc Extraordinary Summit which is being held here in Zimbabwe. So first things first, President Honorable Hakainde Hichilema of Zambia is not coming to the meeting. To the meeting, you know, the illegitimate Mnangagwa of Zimbabwe, head of state, he has been captured and has captured the summit. Hichilema refused to enjoy the tears of African people who are suffering due to corruption and broken politics. He is busy developing his country. So Zimbabwe has taken center stage as it hosted the Sadc Extraordinary Summit, a gathering of regional leaders to address pressing issues across Southern Africa. Top of the agenda, the unrest in Mozambique following contested election results that have sparked nationwide protests. But I have noticed they are focusing on DRC too. Citizens in Mozambique are demanding accountability, transparency and justice. Allegations of election rigging have made the recent pause, leaving the ruling party Frelimo under fire. But the spotlight isn't just on Mozambique. Zimbabwean President Emerson Mnangagwa, as the chair of Sadc, is facing growing criticism for his alleged involvement in influencing Mozambique's election outcome. Reports suggest Mnangagwa played a role in bolstering Frelimo's hold on power and move that many see as undermining democracy in the region. So as chair Mnangagwa has a duty to promote democratic values and ensure fair elections, but instead he is accused of backing undemocratic practices. This isn't just damaging Mozambique, it threatens Sadc's credibility as a whole. So Mnangagwa's position as both the summit host and alleged participant in election interference has raised questions about Sadc's ability to hold leaders accountable. Civil society groups across the region are demanding transparency, with some calling for Mnangagwa to step down as chair. So the protests have spilled over to Zimbabwe's doorstep, with Mozambicans voicing their anger near the border. Meanwhile, Botswana's new president has notably snubbed Mnangagwa, acknowledging Zimbabwe's opposition, instead a move that some interpret as a diplomatic slight. But Boko is also attending the summit. As the Sadc Extraordinary Summit unfolds, one question looms large. Will the regional board address the accusations against its chair, or will it continue to shield leaders to the expense of Southern Africa's democratic future? The eyes of the region are on Harare. Accountability and integrity must prevail if Sadc is to regain its legitimacy and truly serve its people. So this is what's going on. Without wasting much of your time, watch the following discussion which happened on SABC. Listen to this.
We look at what Mnangagwa now, because he's obviously heading up the Sadc. That's why this meeting is happening in Zimbabwe and in Harare. I mean, we saw that there was not much when it came to the elections. You mentioned that last year with Sadc intervention, there wasn't much they could do. And there is feeling that Sadc has a legacy marked by the organization's diplomatic constraints and the unfortunate entrenched allegiances to so many of these ruling liberation movements. And this is at the heart of what many say is the problem of Sadc. Do you share these sentiments? Do you think that that is the problem, that it is more committed to the leaders than it is to the people of the region?
Yes, all boys club, as people say. That's very true, except that now we are seeing it blatantly demonstrated before our eyes. I mean, take the case of Mnangagwa, who's the current chair representing Zimbabwe as he does. It's rotational, so there's nothing significant about it in my view. But it does raise important questions, especially with regard to Mozambique. The purported chair of Sadc makes a statement at a party congress meeting congratulating Chapo even before the Electoral Commission in Mozambique had pronounced itself on the matter. So you have a situation in which one might say the chair is conflicted. And how does he mediate when he has already taken sides, so to speak?
Yeah.
We have a problem, a big problem. And Mozambicans are correct in raising legitimacy questions around that. And secondly, you have a situation in which Zimbabweans figures, allegedly 289,000 Zimbabweans voted in elections in Mozambique.
There you have it, guys. It's obvious to everyone who has sense. When the mediator has already taken sides, whatever it's going to do, it's not going to make sense. You can't take sides when you are the mediator. You have to stand in between and assess the situation. But the president of Zimbabwe has already taken sides, and this might be a waste of time, this summit, if he is the one who is going to chair it and if he is the one who is going to be calling shots. Tell us what you think in the comment section. What do you think should be done concerning this situation, the Mozambique situation, everything, in Zimbabwe, and which is happening in Sadc? Do you really think the good move will be to demote him from being the chair of Sadc, which is not going to happen though, or leave him chair and continue to finish his term as the chair of Sadc? Tell us what you think in the comment section. I'll see you on the next one.